Hey, how you doing and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm staying at Butlins in Bognor Regis. Take a look around this resort, and before we go any further, I also have videos for Butlins in Minehead and Skegness, which you can find the links in the description below. And then I'm also going to be doing a video comparing all three together. So we're now going to take a look around the resort, look at all the activities and the entertainment that this place has to offer. We'll take a look at the accommodation that I've booked. So let's head on and take a look around Butlins Bognor Regis. So we're going to start our tour inside the Skyline Pavilion. So this is the main hub where all the entertainment is. We're going to take a walk around. So here you can see Bar Rosa, where you can get a drink. There's plenty of seating inside and outside, so you can keep an eye on the kids. And in the centre of the Skyline Pavilion is where you will find the main stage. This is where all the entertainment is done for the children throughout the day. Lots of different options, character shows, discos. You get the Skyline gang doing their performances as well. There's a really good itinerary for you to keep an eye on. And then just behind the main area is another bar where you can get your drinks. And then as we make our way back around, the outside is where you will find the attractions. Here is the arcades. And then just to the side of the arcades is the Hot Shots bar, where you'll find a 10-pin bowling section. There's a little amusements in here as well, and then you've got the bar. Keep an eye out for happy hour times as well. And as we make our way outside of Hot Shots, back around the outside of the pavilion, come past the arcades, and then this leads into another arcade. Lots of games for both adults and children here. And then you will also find the entrance into Reds. Reds is where more shows are done here. They have lots of tribute acts. They have live shows with people like Stephen Mulhern. Then back out into the pavilion, just to the right hand side here is a shop called Little Something, where you can buy lots of souvenirs and you can buy your Butlins branded clothing. And here are the costumes that the Skyline gang wear, and you can buy old toys and things like that in here. Then back out into the pavilion. As we walk around the outside, you'll find lots of different shops. Coming up here is where the fast food takeaway is. So you've got lots of options here. You've got Burger King, Subway, there's a Chinese takeaway, there is an ice cream shop called Scoop, and you will also find Costa. And here is the indoor children's play area. There's lots of variety of rides and entertainment for the children, and then there is a little castle arcade, which is designed more for younger children here, as opposed to the other one, which is more for teenagers up to adults. And as we come round to the other side, there's a holiday shop there where you can book your next Butlin stay. And then we make our way back round to where we started at Bar Rosa. We're going to make our way outside of the pavilion now to look at all the facilities around the outside of the main Skyline Pavilion. So as we make our way outside of the Skyline Pavilion, we're going to take a look at the fairground. This is really good for the children. There's so many varieties of rides and games that they can play. There are numerous exits around the Skyline Pavilion, so we're going to take a look outside at one of them. And here is where you will find all the restaurants for the dining plan. So you've got the Ocean Drive restaurant and the Coast restaurant, which are located here. And then just opposite these two restaurants is Studio 36, where a lot of shows take place here that you can pre-book in advance. And then there is the entrance back into the Skyline Pavilion. So now moving over to the other exit is where you will find lots of activities for the children and some restaurants. Here you can see there's a little bit of a meet and greet with some of the characters. You've got a pottery painting activity here for the children. Some seating just to the right hand side outside some places where you can get food. And as we make our way down here to the right hand side, there are some shops and your fish and chips place. The entrance to Red's there and the arcade that we saw when we were looking inside of the Skyline Pavilion. And over to the left hand side here is your Nisa Local, where you can get your groceries. Lots of options in here for food that you can buy, sweets and drinks and snacks, hot food, cold food, really good variety. Quite expensive when you're actually on site, they've got you there. So it's either eat in the restaurant or the takeaways or buy from the shop. As we make our way further along this section, we come to Papa John's restaurant on the left hand side there. Then on the right hand side is another entrance into the holiday booking shop. So you've got two restaurants up at this section here where you will find Papa John's, where you can get takeaway pizza and you can also sit inside as well, and there is the menu. And then next door is the diner, which is open pretty much all day for breakfast, lunch and dinner. I went inside for lunch one day and there is the menu. It's got the vibe of an American diner, as you can see. It's all table service where you order on the app. I got a beer and a little thimble of Coke, and if you can believe that thimble of Coke cost around about £2.50. So for the lunch that day, I ordered a bacon cheeseburger with fries and coleslaw, along with the beer and the Coke, and that came to a total of £25. Heading back outside of the diner, here you can see the takeaway menu for the fish and chip shop that we saw earlier. And next to the fish and chip shop is another shop where you can buy gifts and all your Butlins branded clothing and items. Lots of variety of things here. You can personalise t-shirts and bags with your name on it. I'm sure the kids will go crazy in here and you'll end up with an empty wallet once you've left. So now moving to the exit north of the Skyline Pavilion is where you'll find a lot of outdoor activities. So here's the playground for the children. Then opposite there is another bar stroke restaurant, which is the Beachcomber Inn. I've eaten here previously at some of the other ones and the food is really good. There is the playground opposite, lots of seating area outside. When the weather's nice you can sit outside and have a drink and something to eat. And just up along from there is where the outdoor activities are, with all the climbing, options. Really good playground area for the children, and then you've also got go-karting for the adults. So now moving east along the park, we come to somewhere that is new for 2025. This opened in January this year, and that is the play experience. So downstairs you've got a cafe where you can go in and get your coffees and teas. You have snacks, cakes, etc. And as you make your way upstairs, you come to the play experience, which is an amazing area. Massive bar, as you can see there, and then all around the outside you've got lots of different games. You've got electronic darts and shuffleboard. It's a lot of fun in here. I went in and had a couple of drinks and watched some people playing darts. Also in this room here, got ping pong, which is like glow in the dark. When it comes to accommodation at Butlins in Bognor Regis, not only do you have the chalets and apartments, but there are also 3 hotels. This hotel here is the Ocean Hotel. And then we have the Wave Hotel. And then finally, we have the Shoreline Hotel. Okay, so we're going to take a look in our room now. We are staying in Oyster Bay Flamingo Grove room 101, which you can see on the map here for the Butlin site. So let's head upstairs and take a look in the room and see what you get for how much we've paid for. So here we're staying at Oyster Bay Flamingo Grove room 101. So let's take a look inside. So this is just a basic 2-bedroomed, one of their kind of old style chalets, I guess. So the first room that you come to is 2 single beds. A nice size room, and you've got kids coming as well. You get your wardrobe, got your radiator should you need that. Then into the main bedroom, which is a double bed, and at the end of your bed you've got the TV, a little bit of a desk with a cupboard underneath, kettle with all the tea and coffee making, and then a decent sized TV as well, and then another wardrobe. So a decent size wardrobe to put your clothes in, and there's the view out of the window from the main bedroom in the Oyster Bay area. And then as we come out of the bedroom, just to the left hand side, you've got another cupboard which has an ironing board and an iron thing for hanging your clothes on should you need to wash anything or dry anything if you've been swimming. And you've got your electricals up there in the corner, and then just to the right hand side of that cupboard is your bathroom. Very basic, sink, toilet and a shower. So we'll test that out at some point, and I'll let you know once I do a final review of this room and all the amenities here on the park. I'll let you know how that shower is. So a decent size little chalet for a family of 4. Okay, so that's my time here at Butlins in Bognor Regis come to an end. I just want to go over what I thought about the resort and the accommodation, and then let you know how much I've actually paid for this stay. So the resort itself, there's so much to do for both adults and children. I think the addition of the new play experience area is really good. The bar area with all the games where you can do mini golf, play electronic darts, the shuffleboard, ping pong. It's a really good addition to the site. The accommodation itself, I was quite surprised pleasantly as well how nice the accommodation was. This one is one of the base levels, and I think it's just been recently decorated as well, so everything was clean apart from a few marks here and there on the floor, which you can kind of forgive for with kids coming in here spilling drinks, etc. So I think all in all, the accommodation for what I paid for, I was really impressed with. So how much did I pay for my stay here at Butlins? This cost me for 4 nights, a Monday to Friday at the end of September, a total of £49. Yes, you did hear that right, £49 for 4 nights. That would be because it's during school time, so it's not during the school holidays. The kids are all at school, so yes, there are kids here, a lot of small toddlers, preschool, and there are a few kids who have probably been taken out of school as well, which you can't argue with because of the price. The difference between this and that and a stay during the school holidays is a massive difference. Don't forget to check the description of this video for my videos for Butlins in both Minehead and Skegness, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you get an update when I release future videos, and also my video that I'm going to be bringing out soon, which will be a comparison for all 3 Butlin sites, giving you an overview of what you can expect at each of the sites, kind of ranking them against each other. And I will see you in the next video.